breathtaking contest, Nong UNESCO Global Geopark Insight is back. In the previous organization, the contest took place successfully with the enthusiastic participation of many excellent students from many areas of Nong province.
Today, to gain ample knowledge of our province's natural wonders and enrich our understanding of the cultural diversities of ethnic groups, Thu Hằng
and Diệu Linh
from Class 12 English at Majestic Gifted High School have also participated.
Besides, when we join this competition, we can also introduce the visitor from all around that Nong is an ideal destination for people who love the breathtaking landscape of nature. So first, let's find out what's in Nong Geopark.
Nong Geological Park covers over 4,700 square kilometers of 5 districts and 1 city, including Krông Nô, Cư Rút, Đắc Min, Đắc Song, Đắc Long, and Giang Nghĩa. In July 2020, with its unique international heritage values, Nong Geological Park was officially recognized by UNESCO as the third UNESCO Global Geological Park of Vietnam after Đông Văn Karst Plateau Geological Park in Hà Giang and Non Nước Cao Bằng Geological Park in Cao Bằng. Nong Geological Park, which was established in 2015, is home to 65 geological and geomorphological heritage that consists of nearly 50 caves with a total length of about more than 10,000 meters, waterfalls and craters. It also owns a rich flora and fauna system, with many of them listed in the Vietnam Red Book and the World Red Book.
When you visit Nong Geopark, the land of South, you will have a chance to experience the rhapsody of fire and water, enjoy the wind of change concerto, and listen to the sounds of the earth. We know that Geopark is a model of connecting and learning about the formation of the earth through the form of geotourism. It's the place where visitors have opportunities to learn about the origin and structural features of the topographical form. This model emphasizes education and awareness, raising for people and tourists to appreciate the values and resources of nature.
When you come to Nong, the first thing that appears in your mind may be the mountainous regions of green and sunshine like Da Dong Lake, Linung Waterfall, or some man-made attractions like Explorer Sound, and so on.
On top of that, Nong also has attractive spiritual destination, and the most prominent spiritual destination in this town is Phap Hoa Pagoda, the 33rd site of Nong Geopark. This beautiful temple is a place for those who want to find a destination to get away from the hustle and bustle of life.
Phap Hoa Pagoda, located at 16 Chu Van An Street, Nghĩa Thanh Ward, Gia Nghĩa City, Nong Province, situated on a high hill right in the city heart. Phap Hoa Pagoda is not only a place that plays an integral part in the spiritual life of Nong's inhabitants, but it is also the check-in point that attracts a huge amount of young people to come worship and visit because of its view-whole green area of Gia Nghĩa. Now, we will show you the direction. From the traffic light at Thiên Nga Lake, you go straight to the Copmart supermarket, and we'll see the Nong Bridge. Then you go to the bottom lane, and after that, turn left to enter Nguyễn Tri Phương Street and turn right to enter Chu Van An Street. Keep going straight until you see Phap Hoa Pagoda. It's on your left.
This pagoda has a tumultuous history of formation and development. In 1959, this temple was built and named Niệm Phật Pagoda. But in the same year, it was destroyed by Ngô Đình Diệm government during the Vu Lan festival. After that, in 1960, the temple was rebuilt with very primitive architecture when the roof was roofed with corrugated iron.
In 1969, Đại Đức Hoa Nghiêm came and changed its name to Phap Hoa Pagoda to today. But after 1975, Đại Đức Hoa Nghiêm returned to his hometown and the temple did not have a temple abbot. However, people around that area still come to look after and worship. In 2000, the temple had a new abbot, Đại Đức Thích Quảng Hiền. The new abbot, together with the local Buddhists, rebuilt the temple to have a spatial appearance as it is today. And now, to understand this pagoda more clearly, we will introduce its characteristics.
Phap Hoa Pagoda is designed in the shape of the wording on an area of nearly 10,000 square meters. Let's get the ball rolling with the gate, building the style of the Northern Pagoda gate, mixed with the Hui citadel. Entering the three-way gate is a flower garden about 500 square meters wide, followed by the staircase leading to the main hall. To the right of the garden is a rock garden, above which is a range of 3.6 meter statue, cast in white painted cement.
The main hall is about 1,000 square meters in width. On the highest altar, there are 4 statues which are Phật A-di-đà, Quan Thế Âm Bồ Tát, Đại Thế Chí Bồ Tát, and Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật, carved with Jusam good belonging to the precious good group. Behind the main hall is the ancestral hall, the place to worship the forefathers. On the either side of the ancestral altar are the altars of the sacred characters.
The main temple was built in an area of about 2,000 square meters, including the front hall, the main hall, and the ancestral hall. The ancestral hall is built on an area about 200 square kilometers. In the middle, there is a diaphragm cave in wood, the words Phap Hoa Pagoda.
I heard that Phap Hoa Pagoda is a spiritual architecture which plays an important role in the cultural and spiritual life of people in the region. So, can you explain more about this to me?
Yes, of course. Well, this pagoda is the site where not only Buddhist practice and teaching activities take place, but many special occasions such as Buddha's birthday ceremony, Vu-Lan festival, or summer retreat also are held every year. Besides praying and worshipping, this temple creates favorable conditions for spiritual tourism. Visitors have a chance to take many picturesque photos of majestic Buddhist architectural structure. When you go to Phap Hoa Pagoda, you will have a day to live to the fullest of the word of peace.
We know that vast number of tourists will bring plenty of benefits, but coexisting with the benefits is environmental damage. Every spring, going to a temple to pray for peace and happiness has become a cultural and spiritual beauty of Vietnamese. However, in recent years, we have had to deal with the fact that sacred places are losing their beauty due to garbage. During the high season, the trash cans are so full that people have to arrange the trash around them. However, there is a part of people who likes awareness. Even though there are trash cans next to them, they still carelessly throw the garbage outside.
More than an environmental problem, in recent years, spirituality has been exploited freely. Some associations, groups, and clubs in the name of spiritual activities organize preaching sections with unscientific and superstitious content, causing many consequences such as distorting the participants' perceptions and behaviors, going against the norms of society, and creating opportunities for fraud and profiteering. Furthermore, some groups also make use of freedom of belief and religion to propagate false statements, creating instability in society to achieve tax purposes.
Because of those problems, we hope that the government and people will soon take action to solve as well as limit the issues that have been, are, and are about to preserve the spiritual values of Vietnamese.
We would say that anywhere in the world has the potential to become a tourism destination, but it does not mean that people can damage their heritage.
Geological heritage is non-renewable, so all damage, whether direct or indirect, deserve condemnation. All the resources and heritages should be used, managed, and exploited appropriately. It's not only the effort and responsibility of the government, but also the effort and responsibility of each citizen. So today, we are here to send you a message. Your effort to preserve the heritages today
is the happiness of mankind tomorrow.
'Cause I've had everything, but no one's listening, and that's just fine.